Hello world. We are back again with another video. Sorry that it had to delay. There were some issues that we were dealing with here, technical issues, but we are back now. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about the game. We were just watching, I think now we can say around 45 minutes ago, because I'm now actually looking at the screen and now they're shooting the Sheffield Watford the second half game. So it's now 45 minutes ago where Everton was playing against Fulham at Fulham home stadium. Pretty much I have to say it was a good game. It was watchable, basically better than the United game. It was watchable game, and I really did enjoy watching the performance that I did see from both sides, especially Fulham. People could be counting them out, but I feel like Scott is working on a plan. I know it has not yet come in terms of them scoring goals, but they are creating situations where they can get goals. It is not really happening like that, but we hope that they get something at the end of the day. But it was amazing to see. It was amazing to see. Yes, I am not really watching it. It's really funny. I'm looking at it right now here, and just wondering what's happening here. It's still new. I don't know what's happening here. Sheffield, I knew that they were gonna play a negative game, Mr. Anton. I knew 100% that they were gonna play a negative game, and exactly that's what I'm seeing here, because they wanna get the results, and if it's gonna be a draw or even a win, they will do whatever they can do to at least get something. So that's exactly the effect of the matter in this situation. But anyway, let's talk about this game that was played. Fulham, they're a good club. I don't wanna lie to you. Fulham, they're a good club. Everyone knows this. Problem with our dear Fulham here is that, firstly, the manager is not yet certain which team is his first team. You understand what I mean? He's still taking some, in our case, or in what we think as fans. It's always weird that we have different thoughts on the how fans are supposed to be that's supposed to be looking like how teams are supposed to be looking like in our terms as the fans. That's where Fulham, the manager, is still getting it wrong. He's putting some players who thinks are good for the team, and as much as they do in terms of creativeness, they are not providing, and that is a problem for them, and maybe that is the reason why they are not yet leading. And we did see when he introduced Loftus-Cheek into the team, something actually changed and the game started looking lively for them. Not only lively in terms of them creating or with holding the ball, they have been holding the ball for the past whole game, but now when they had the ball and they were going up front, something lively was happening, and it was amazing to see. So I have to say, for the fact of the matter, these guys need to work in terms of how their team is playing, and they need to work in terms of how they're gonna get goals. They need strikers who can finish up goals. We know that this guy used to do it, Mitrovic, but he's not getting game time since the injury. At the same time, we have not seen the best of Mitrovic that we saw before he left, going out of Fulham this season. So I think if they sort that out, it could be a better team, I tell you, and they can actually start winning games for real this time. They can win games. But anyway, talking about Everton, I had to say something about Fulham. Talking about Everton, Everton is a big team. That is just the truth. Everton is a big team in the Liverpool side, but as much as they are looking good in terms of attacking, they are still lacking just few little things that they need to sort out, because as they are lacking those things, it means that as much as they attack, they will not get what they are looking for in games. Do you understand what I mean? They have a good strike force, a good combination of Rodriguez, Richard Alisson, and none other than the Calvert-Lewin, the player who has been scoring goals. So Calvert-Lewin, 9 out of 10 times he gets a ball, he converts it into a goal. So that it means that they're covered in terms of scoring goals. But creativeness is something that it seems like it only works 100% when they have both Richard Allison and James Rodriguez. Whenever one of them is missing, you know what teams does? They just make sure that they mark James Rodriguez so that it doesn't create any options for Calvert Lewin to score. But if they have both sides, those players, then they have more options of creating more chances, like what we did see today. Even we can even talk about the early creation of the goal, the first chance that was created. It was a quick one from Richard Allison, and it gave them a lead in 45 seconds. It was amazing to see. So it's actually hard for me to do this, I think, but I have to do it. But anyway, I feel like one thing that they need to work on is their defense. Today they didn't have one of their defenders. I understand. They have Mina, but Mina I don't think is a player you can say can be that Virgil van Dijk type of player for me. Not saying in terms of performance or that. Hey, let me just talk about the other player. This one for Tottenham. I'm trying to remember that Adivaro for not Adivaro, by the way. I'm trying to remember this player like that for Manchester City. That I'm trying to remember that best defender. Let me just say that if because Mina, as much as we know that defenders makes mistake, he's never consistent in terms of how he defends. He's never consistent. And if that doesn't change in their defense, if they are going to keep relying on him to be their best defenders to win, they are in trouble because unlike another keeper, Pickford is leaky as well. So whenever chances goes to him, he's going to be leaky and goes in. So they need to work on that. Midfielder, Decore and Alan is working, but yeah, it is working. But like I said, they need to work on their defense and their keeper, Justin included, because we are not getting the best out of these people. But anyway, it was a good game for them. There were some points, especially in the second half, when Loftus-Cheek was introduced into that Fulham team. They were living dangerously because in the midfield, there was this guy with the dread. I'm trying to remember his name for Fulham, who was winning all the balls, who was fighting for the team, and it was working for them. That was amazing to see. At the same time, when they attacked, Loftus-Cheek was creating chances and even taking some chances for him to score. I know that it seems like Fulham still don't have some players we can say that they will always finish. Yeah, like that Company. Let me say Company. That makes sense. Because Company was always consistent when he was there for Manchester City. Something that is missing in this team. Something that is missing in Everton. Mina is never is consistent in whatever he does. And if that doesn't change, then they are in trouble. Literally, they are in trouble, I tell you. Because they need to win something. And if that doesn't happen, they'll never win anything. They will never dominate like we're expecting them to dominate. That's what I think in my case. I don't know what you think while you're watching this game. Who are the players who are leaky too much for them? Who are really destroying this team? And in terms of attacking as well, I did notice that rather than the right side, the left side in defense for Everton, it's not really that strong like the right side. And that is going to be a problem as well for them. So, I don't know. That's all that I thought about because creativeness today in all the goals that they showed the pure teamwork and creativeness in terms of how they were moving the ball and getting the chances to score. Partly I might blame the Fulham defense that they were not really active and it costed them somehow, somewhere. But like I said, creativeness was really lacking for this team. And it was really good for this team, not lacking. And the partnership of Calvert Lewin and Richard Allison, if it continues like this, it could turn out to be the Hurricane Sonic partnership, which is amazing to watch, if I have to say. It's amazing to watch. And I think I talked about Pickford in the defense. That's all that they need to work with. But anyway, no, don't want to take anything away from this. Everton are back into winning ways, guys, and it was amazing to watch. I'm still looking at my screen and I haven't seen that they've scored right now. Oh, that's good. Congratulations to West Ham. They needed that because it was about time. I know that Sheffield was going to play a negative football because they are not really good in terms of going up. I'm actually looking at the chance situation that seems like it's going to be the goal. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's going to be a goal anyway. But that's good. I'm impressed. Is Antonio back for West Ham, by the way? Because I didn't even check that team that is playing there. Is Antonio back? because he can be so important for them as well. Still waiting to see the goal. How many minutes are you on, like, in terms of this West Ham game, Mr. Anthony? Uh, there's an attack again. Oh, what a goal! 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 I just saw it right now. That's an amazing crack of a goal. There's nothing the keeper would do for that one. I have to blame the defense. They gave him all that space to actually choose where he wanted to take the ball. So I blame the defense for that. What a goal! What an amazing goal! Anyway, I think there's, I don't know, is there anything that I need to talk about? Because in terms of looking and in terms of technically, in terms of how they were moving, I didn't really look at it that much. I was just enjoying the game like any of you. But this was a good game for Everton. And going back to winning ways is just amazing. And I'm happy to tell you that that win for them came in the hands of Richard Alisson. He had to be the player who was available to cause havoc in this team and get that win. Please do me a favor, click that like, oh, those are the minutes. Oh yeah, you are 100% in front of me. So please click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. And if you have anything to say about this team, you can do say it. If you missed out what I thought on the game, I really did explain that. The only thing that Everton needs to really work so hard to improve is their defense and the keeper. Rather than that, I think if things goes well, they can be a good team. If things they are managed well and they get good ways of breaking teams, they can be so good. As it seems like Everton are gonna be this good, so let's give them that time. But they're back to winning ways. My question to you now, guys: what does this mean? Does this mean becomes a consistent wins for them? Because if they continue winning, they might even get back to the top. Premier League has been fun. Why are you not watching the Sheffield United game? I am watching it, sir, but I wanted to take some break a little bit to work on my voice because I have two games that are gonna come in few minutes, which will be the Leicester Arsenal game, then the Liverpool Leicester. No, the Arsenal Leeds game, then the Liverpool Leicester game. I'll be doing them all at the same time, so it's gonna be too much for me. But I wanted just this to be at least 11 or 10 minutes just to talk about it. There's a chance for Watford. Okay, nice defense. So like I was just saying, I'm just eating some whatever that is happening there. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you for being here. Please click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, please support me, guys, on the Facebook. Like I told you, there is a group and a page for the Football Connect. There'll be more content to come in the Football Connect page on Facebook. But right now in the group, right now, it's the most important place I want you guys to go join, because what we are doing is this. We are providing information so that I hear your response, and then maybe I'll do a question, a Q&A answer on Facebook, looking like on YouTube, looking at the questions that you have asked on that Facebook group page. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been amazing, I think, and congratulations to Everton for winning. I'm not gonna put any bad blood here because I'm a Liverpool fan. You still owe me. You injured my best player in the team, Virgil van Dijk, but I won't take it to you guys. But congratulations for winning this game. Well deserved, I believe. But you would have lost the game because Loftus-Cheek had turned that game right around against you guys. So guys, I'll be back at 6 o'clock with the watch along of Arsenal versus Leeds, or Leeds versus Arsenal. Arsenal really do need a win, especially after that performance against Aston Villa. They really do need this win. And the Leeds as well, they need a win because they've lost a lot of games. It's going to be interesting to see. And as well, Liverpool versus Leicester. It's another watch along we're going to do. It's going to be interesting in the fact that if Liverpool lose, it means that we're going to have a problem in terms of talking about winning the title or retaining the title. And if Arsenal wins, they go up. So it's going to be interesting to see, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Mr. Anthony, for that. We'll stay safe. We'll be back very, very soon, like I said, for the watch-alongs. I'm actually setting them right about now so that it becomes easy for me. Thank you very much for watching.